டாக்டர் ஸ்ரீவர்மாஸ் வெல்னஸ் அனைத்து நோய்களுக்குமான ஆயுர்வேத மருத்துவம் தமிழகம் எங்கும். ஃபார் அப்பாயின்மெண்ட்ஸ் 99424411 and 9994211666.
No, I see this as a positive escalation, and I think over the next 2 to 3 days we will see as to how the situation plays out. Because if control is not exercised now, I think it can escalate to any levels. And a time comes when, despite best efforts, escalation cannot be controlled. Violence has its own take. So, as of now, I would like to give it for another 2 days or so, and then we will see as to what happens.
What should be the strategy of the Indian government now?
I think at the moment the strategy which we are following is restraint. That we will have a tit-for-tat action as far as Pakistan is concerned. We will not go beyond what they are doing. So if they carry out attacks in certain areas, we will retaliate by carrying out attacks on similar areas, slightly more than what they have done, but it is simply to convey a message to them. But I don't think this can continue for too long. At some point, I have a feeling that the Indian military will say that enough is adequate, and the response will be many, many times more on multiple targets all across. And then there'll be no question of escalation after that.
So the US Secretary of State, Rubio, has spoken with the Pakistan Army Chief and urged to de-escalate. How do you take this up?
Now, that depends really on what the Pakistan Army Chief wishes to do. Ultimately, he's in control, and it is not Shehbaz Sharif. The Pakistan Army has been in control of their country since 1947. It's not something which is new, and the situation hasn't changed dramatically. This time, however, there is a difference. The government which is in power is not an elected government. It has been imposed upon them, and the person who had actually won the elections is languishing in jail, Imran Khan. So the government lacks political legitimacy, and over and above that, they have involved themselves in a conflict imposed by the military on their country. This war is not so much imposed by Pakistan to protect the Pakistani people. It is my view that it has been imposed to protect the Pakistani army from redundancy. And more importantly, I think what is happening is that General Munir is using the war to protect his own position within Pakistan. The sooner the Pakistani people come to realize that, I think it'll be better for them. Otherwise, India can take on a conflict. I'm not sure if Pakistan can.
Many soldiers have lost their lives. Many jawans, many army officers have lost their lives.
Yes, over the years, yes. But in this particular operation, those losses have not taken place. India's retaliation has been very specific on terrorist targets. We have not taken on military targets yet. But if it comes to military targets, then the escalation will go to multiple levels. And then, of course, we're talking of full-scale war. I don't see that happening as of today. But we will see what happens tonight and in the next 2 to 3 nights. As I stated, anything can happen. And
2 to 3 days are very crucial.
I was actually thinking last night was very crucial, and there was the opportunity of heading towards de-escalation. It didn't take place. Now we will see what happens in the next 24 hours, and then perhaps in the next 48 hours. If de-escalation doesn't take place within the next 48 hours, then I'm afraid it is not going to take place at all.